Okay. This is the interior plumbing and appliances video. Vent fans venting. Yee doggy. Delicates, why not? Well, I don't do laundry equipment. There's a good reason. Right there. Time. Air only. I think you would have to sense anything. Let the builder show you how to do this. This is GFCI protected. However, none of the GFCI receptacles are labeled as being GFCI protected, including the 4-prong electric clothes dryer. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Everything goes down that's supposed to go down. Hi, Jimmy. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. We got enough niche on our pitch on our niche. Okay, we look underneath here. This is all of them. Boring. Now, having said that, all of them are pretty much the same. I have not seen a water reduction valve. I have not seen a temperature tempering valve. Our dishwasher is dishwashing. Our gas range has 120 power going to the broiler. Okay, gas downstairs, gas upstairs. The broiler is electric. We do not have 220 in here. I don't know what the 220 breaker is in the electric load center, but it doesn't go here. We do have an anti-tip device. The corner of the microwave is closer than 24 inches to the top of the grill, just a little bit. Okay, but what supersedes code? The manufacturer's installation instructions. Hi, it's me. Okay. So you look up their installation instructions, you all listed, and that supersedes code. You'll find that they usually use this corner and come up with a measurement like 30 inches. So we come over here, lights, action, and I can do start 30 seconds, but I kind of wanted to do time. I'm just old school that way. Time. There we go. Start. What did I do? I can do the fan. I can't do anything around here. Cook. P1. Quantity. Start. Well, I got 2 minutes. I don't want to run it for 2 minutes. But it gives me time to talk. This is our vent pipe. Excuse me. This is our vent pipe. Okay, you see that square foil behind there? That is not a fire blocking plate. I appreciate that they cut it out to look like a fire blocking plate. I appreciate that it's the same shape as a fire blocking plate, but that is not a galvanized metal fire blocking plate. That is aluminum foil, and that is not a fire blocking plate. And I see it quite often, but it doesn't mean that it's right. Ooh, look at all the steam coming off of that baby. Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay? And then on our cabinet, hey, we're falling apart. On our cabinet, we got a little bit of a gap right in there. and I'll put you back. It's kind of distressing that you just fell out like that. Okay, it's not like the vent fan was blowing them that hard, to be honest. Okay, I hate it when people say to be honest. What did you think I was going to be? This is the refrigerator. I do not inspect the ice makers. On the kitchen sink, you see this right here? It's called a foul line, F-O-U-L. It's where all the cooties hide, and the bacterium and the viruses and all those kinds of things. Now, what supersedes code? Manufacturer's installation instructions. And I've seen quite a few kitchen sink installation instructions where they show a foul line as being acceptable, and I don't have the manufacturers. I'm going to call a foul line because I don't know who the manufacturer is. But I'm telling you that I've seen it before. But one thing I've never seen before is the old lead-in. Okay? See, these sinks come with clips. This is a stick. So that with those drywall screws, that's what's holding your sink up. All right, there's just a couple of sticks with the drywall screws. Got it over here too. These come with clips. Okay, a little 1/3 horsepower food waste disposal. Now we come over here, and I love this because we got the receptacles over here, and none of our receptacles, these are GFCI protected, and none of them are listed as being GFCI. I mean, there should be little stickers on them saying they're GFCI protected. So we come over here, let's talk about the dishwasher for a moment. Okay, see this electric cord? It's not supposed to go inside the cabinet without a protector around it. It's not supposed to do that. And then, see our high loop? Our high loop is supposed to go all the way up to the countertop. We have a low high loop. That is not a high loop. Okay, so when Elon's flying around up in his SpaceX and he's shooting all his barometric pressure raised down on us, and it's pushing down on all your dirty waters in your sink right here, and there's nothing to keep your dirty water from coming through the food waste disposal and coming down and going back over into your clean dishes. So that's why we need that. This right here is an air admittance valve, which is a cool thing. And I've never seen one fail, but they are mechanical devices. So if it leaks, or if it stinks, or if you have a slow drain, sometime in the future it might be replacing this guy. But again, you know, in my long storied life, I've never seen one fail. So, but it is a mechanical thing. Now on the food waste disposal, okay, so on the dishwasher, GFCI is not labeled, electric cable, low high loop. On the kitchen sink, no clips, foul line. Food waste disposal, okay. Now, as long as it's not 1 horsepower or more, the manufacturer says it's okay. Code says that this switch should not be here. It should be up there where you can see it. But as long as it's less than 1 horsepower, the manufacturer, Badger, says that you can put a switch underneath here. But they are very specific about this switch should have a handle on it and be labeled on and off. Okay? It shouldn't be a rocker switch. Just like it shouldn't be a rocker switch in your attics either. And that's me right there. Zing! Okay? Coming along here, the newest code, and this house wasn't built to the newest code, I think it was built to 2022 code. And so in 2025, it became illegal, if you will, okay, against code, to have electric receptacles on kitchen islands and kitchen peninsula walls, okay, because they're worried about the electric cord coming over here. But we're not doing this to 2025, we're doing it to 2022, yeah. But in 2022, okay, it was back then, in the way back, it was illegal, if you will, it was against code to have an electric receptacle outlet on a wall with an overhang more than 6 inches. And this overhang is about 9.5 inches. That's why we don't have a corbel underneath it to hold it up. It's not required. It's only 9.5 inches. It's not 10 inches or more. Okay, but the electric receptacle outlet is recessed more than 6 inches, according to the code that was in place when the house was, designed and permitted and all that. Or, the newest code, it shouldn't even be there at all. Wow. Okay, speaking of wow, we're gonna go in here. Ceiling fans, appliances, indoor plumbing, right? So we come over over here, yeah, stop for a moment. This thermostat is not level. This is just driving me nuts. I don't know if you can read that, but I wrote crooked on there. Coming on in, all of our smoke alarms are in the right places. All of our smoke alarms work. You're welcome. I turned the heater on and it just lit this house up like it was on fire. Coming in here, this is our primary bathroom shower. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. It's working fine. And again, these lavatories, okay, boring, and nor do I see a dilution valve underneath here. Okay, get underneath here, boring. Boring is good. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. All of these receptacles are GFCI protected, and none of them are labeled as being so. Okay. And again, everything goes down that's supposed to go down. Bye, Timmy! Got a little goo on the switch. I don't know what that's about. It kind of looks like toothpaste. This is new construction. I mean, nobody's ever lived in this house before. All right. Almost. Don't want to lose that fine scribble stick. Or maybe I do. This is some shameless marketing. How about that? Coming on up. That's how you do it, man. Watch these videos for tips to success. Coming on along. Coming on up. This is the last bit of plumbing. No more appliances. This is the upstairs bathroom. And again, it's not labeled. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Not labeled. Fan works. Yeah, it does. Okay. Boring. This one's a little different because it has a drain for the cooling system. So we got a drain for the cooling system. Yay, team. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Bye, Timmy.